My name is Linka and I'm 21 years old. I give you what you can take to your graves, and it's art. I always wanted to get one, and that one is really like, it means a lot for me. It's related to my dancing career. And the day I got it, like my family started to be against me, and they just be like, this is your last one. And I was like, okay. I just smiled and that's it. So after the second one, I started to get addicted to that shit. And then I started to collect a lot, like, just sell my phone, get anything that I can get, make some money to get more and more. I always love Japanese tattoos and I wish like to have one. And I just designed my own tattoo, which is this one. It's showing like the koi and then the shading and then the water flows around. So, I was looking like, it's a Japanese tattoo. This is all what I wanted. When I was like 14 years old, uh, I was looking for someone who can help me or teach me. So I just want to find someone. So that time I just like search, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, all this kind, and I found one Filipino guy, which is my teacher right now. Okay, so I asked my teacher, can you teach me how to tattoo? And he refused. And I asked him why, and he said, because I don't want you to ruin people's body, because like tattooing is staying forever and it's gonna mark forever. The only way I could like help myself or teach, like to get anything from this guy, is when he tattoo me or he tattoo someone, I just try to see what is going on or how, like what's happening, so I can try to learn how to tattoo. So he said, we will see. So that time it started to get like a good news. At least first he refused, but now it's like getting more flexible. And he told me, first of all, you need to clean my shop. And I was like, what? Setting the machines, cleaning the station, throwing tissues, updating, setting, like everything around again and again. And after that, there was one day he just invited me like, let's just chill. Um, I was just sitting, and then he asked, bring me that book, choose one design. I thought he's gonna tattoo me for free. And he say, just choose anything because you're gonna tattoo yourself tonight. I was like, you kidding, right? No, no way. So I just choose a design which is seahorse, because it was the easiest one there and the most like, something simple and nice, which is I like. He just left me alone and he said, tattoo yourself and you have 6 hours, just let me see what's gonna do. I start, like tattooing myself. I start to do like one mistake, two mistake. I got so afraid. And then he told me, you are very nervous, just relax. I started to line slowly, smooth, until I see like, okay, my lines are getting much better. The tattoo didn't really look bad, it looked good for me. And I was really happy and I understand how it feels. So I can know what my customers in future is gonna feel. The needle, how deep it should go in the skin, sometimes the ink explode in the skin or you hurt them. You need to understand this. So from tattooing yourself, you're gonna know how it's done. So after that, I made a tattoo. I want machine. I really want machine. I asked my teacher, can you get me a machine and I will pay? And he said no. I was like, why? He said, it's too early, like really too early. Please take it as patient. And my mistake, in that time, I was really like, everything I want fast. I just want to be tattoo artist in that time. I didn't really listen to him. I just tried to find in Google like how can I order tattoo machine? I bought that machine and I show it to my teacher, like, I got the machine, by myself. Are you stupid? You bought this machine for that much and this machine is cost nothing. So that guy actually tricked me. I really need to get this money back. Actually, it was a gift from my best friend. He wanted to buy me a tattoo machine. Like, shit, I lost this gift. So at that time, that money, it wasn't really enough for what my teacher asked for the other kid, because they also need to pay for bringing it from another country, because we didn't have it in that place that I was staying. I need money, so what I did is I just asked one of my family members, and he accepted, but he said he need a 50% of that income that I'm gonna get from each tattoo. So we ordered, and it took like, I think, 2 weeks to arrive. And after I got it, I'm like, that moment when you feel like you own it. It's yours and you can tattoo, you can do it. So it's like dream, it's so amazing moment, and I'm sure every tattoo artist, he felt this feeling when he got his machine. What he said is like, man, don't open this, keep it until I tell you, just leave it. I said okay. The thing is, I took the machine and I went back to my place. I start to, setting, I set the line, that part when the tube, I start to lock it more, and suddenly it broke. And I almost cried, like, wow, I broke it. And he told me, don't open it. So I texted him, and actually he didn't reply. I knew that he's very angry. And he's telling me, this is the second time you don't listen to me. You're always in rush, you always want, just learn how to be patient. That while, like in that time, my parents really didn't support me. Like that time they still didn't support me, and they almost kicked me out of the house for that case, because I'm tattooing in the living room. I had to prove them, like, this is my life, this is what I do. I got a call from, I don't know how this guy came from. He just asked, like, he wants this kind of tattoo on his shoulder as a tribal tattoo. When I finished the tattoo, actually it was quite good. Like, the line work, the color was solid as he wanted. He just went to the mirror to check the tattoo, and he's like, wow, man, this is amazing. I'm that feeling like, wow, I did something. And what happened is, he told me, you can have a double payback. I was like, I got really shocked. And I just took that money. I just saw my dad entering the house after he left, and he saw that guy, and he's like, who's this, whatever. And my dad told me, started talking, shouting, whatever, these things, and then I just showed him the cash, and he got shocked. I think in his mind he's like, this kid can do something, and that I was like 16 years old, I think. And the day after, I just invited my whole family to a like expensive restaurant. After a year of tattooing, example, I think it was 1 year or 1 year and a half, drawing, sketching, practicing, still into learning about tattoos more. I realized that I'm getting okay, I'm getting good into line work, into shading, at least the basics of tattooing. My customers is happy, I'm making money. And then, like, my teacher, he just said that one of our team, he got caught. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, caught in what? And he told me that what we are doing actually is illegal. I was like, illegal? Like, what's illegal? What we are doing? We are doing art, we are drawing. What's wrong with that? So after all this, I realized that what I'm doing is illegal. Like, in my opinion, like, tattooing to me is just art. We are not doing crimes. We are just drawing on people. Sometimes it's stories like very painful, or sometimes it's positive or negative stories that people really want to take these things to their graves. They want to have this kind of drawings like forever. It's the only thing that you can take it with you to your graves. So in this case, I support it into art, to stories, things like this. Even though it's changing in skin or to me it's not what they are thinking. I'm totally against that. This is my opinion.